Seton, last year's Shell Australian Touring Car Champion. This year, it wasn't such a pleasant year, but so far at the mountain, it has been all smiles in the Glen Seton camp. Teamed up, new teammate, Neil Crompton, not only changing teams, but changing manufacturers from Holden to Ford. These two have come together very successfully, and this team is looking very, very good for this weekend.
Well, this man's been fast all weekend, hasn't he? He's the last man in the FAI Top 10 shootout. Let's see if he can knock off Mark Scape. That's the time in the bottom right of your screen at 2:09.89. The Glen Seton has to beat in the Ford Credit Falcon. They've been doing a lot of work since the Shell Series. Now look at Seton. Look at the way he talks himself around the track. He talks to himself every corner. Come on, come on, come on. Watch it. Absolute concentration.
Up into the cutting. Last year, Glen Seton sat alongside Mark Scape on the front row in second position. If he wants to do that, he has to better Tony Longhurst's time of a 2:10.44. So if he wants to go one better, it's a long way there. It's another 6/10 to 2:09.89 if he wants to sit on pole in this year's FAI 1000 Classic.
Well, the Ford Credit team had a wretched season too. The Ford fans giving him a yell, giving him a cheer. Come on, Glenn, put it on top for us. Had a wretched time this year trying to develop the car to suit the new Bridgestone tyre. They just couldn't get any front end grip. But a lot of work has gone into this car following the end of the Shell Sprint Series. And they've got their speed back. The car's been absolutely like a bullet all week. Let's hope he's got the speed and the reliability for the 1,000 kilometres tomorrow.
What has been impressive is Glenn and Neil Crompton's attitude. More to the point is Glenn, because he said, well, I'm not going to let myself get carried away. I have been in this position before. In fact, I've been 9 laps from winning this damn thing. He said, I'm not going to get excited just yet.
Well, he's a tenth of a second slower than Longhurst to the top of the hill. That puts him 4/10 slower than Scape to the same point. Scape's looking pretty safe unless Glen Seton has been able to make up an enormous amount of straight line speed. Let's see how he goes.
Good run out of the Caltex chase. The run down to Murray's 2:09.89 is Scape's time. Longhurst a 2:10.44. We'll see if Glen Seton can split that. I don't think he's going to beat Scape's time. The run to the line. Across comes Glen Seton a 2:10.88.
Well done, Glenn. 2:10.8. That's third quickest, but it's a second slower than Scaping.
Yeah, Mark's done a sensational time, really. Congratulations to Mark, because he's done a good job. We made a couple of mistakes in coming into the dipper and locked up the front brakes. Yeah. But really, it's as good as we're going to do. And tomorrow's race day, that's the day I want to win.
Great. Best luck.
Thanks, Barry.